What's up, YouTube? Mike from Mass here. Mass Aquariums. Happy Sunday. Happy St. Patty's Day. I know I'm ready to get my corned beef and Guinness on in a few hours. Maybe I'll start early. Who knows? Anyway, hope everybody had a good weekend. Click the like button if you like this video. Click the subscription bell if you want notifications for my future videos. Don't forget to share it. I get tons and tons of questions on all my videos, whether it's about filtration or not, on how do I keep my water clear. I'm doing water changes, I'm doing this, and I just can't keep my water clear. No matter, the video could be on anything, and I always get comments on what's in my filter, how do I do this. So I figured I'd just show you guys my 3 go-to items to put in your filter to help your aquarium water stay crystal clear, stay healthy, looking good. I've always used these in all my aquariums, and I know there's plenty of things that go in a filter to have a healthy aquarium. You know, you need ceramic media or some sort of porous media to hold your beneficial bacteria. You know, that's always important. Sometimes in saltwater tanks you don't even see that because the rock is actually housing your beneficial bacteria. But for everybody out there that's been asking, these are my top 3 things that I have in every one of my aquariums, freshwater and saltwater, to help me keep good aquarium water. One is carbon, and I always use ChemiPure. I use ChemiPure Green in my freshwater, and I use ChemiPure Blue in my saltwater. Now there's the original ChemiPure and there's ChemiPure Elite. These are the 2 I've always used. This came out a few years ago and I was thrilled because I never used to keep carbon in my planted tanks, but after this came out I went right to it and I've had great success. I love this stuff. It comes in, I believe this is the 11 ounce. Oh no, this is the 5.5 ounce. It comes in an 11 ounce. And then you have these awesome little nano packets. You can get these at shows. Sometimes if you email them, they might send you a bunch. I always have these for my aquarium box, so I use them in my small tanks. I use the nano in my fluval as well as this in my spec for my Betta. And they're great for picos, tiny little tanks. I replace about every 2 months, sometimes 3 months. You can notice when it's time to replace. They recommend 6 months, but I do it every 2 or 3 months. So for carbon, I'm using the ChemiPure line by Boyd Enterprises, and I love it. I swear by this stuff. Number 2 is Poly filter pads. I came across these years ago. They can get expensive. I know there's some DIY versions, but I've always used the original by, who does this? It's the Poly filter pad. I forget who, I think it could be 2 Little Fishes, but this is the one I use. The original Poly filter pad. I'll post links for all these in the description down below. This right here removes harmful organics, toxic ammonia, heavy metals, all forms of phosphate, medications, after treatments. It won't soften the water or remove trace minerals, so this is great for salt water as well. And the cool thing about this is it changes colors to let you know what it's removing from your tank, you know. So if it's removing like tons of metals, it might turn orange, or yellow if it's removing tons of ammonia. The instructions are on the back. It lets you know what it's removing from your tank, and it comes in this size, or you can get it in big sheets, and I just cut it to fit my filter. So this perfect cuts in half, fits my AC 70, and then if I cut it into thirds, it fits right into the fluval. I put it in my big sump, I put it in my specs, I put it in my canister filters. I put this in everything. I put ChemiPure Carbon, Poly filter pad, and last but not least, everybody's favorite, including mine, Polyfill filter floss. This is a fairly inexpensive bag on Amazon. You can buy real cheap stuff at Walmart. It's pillow filling. Make sure you get the stuff that doesn't have the chemicals for fire retardant, and you just literally grab a bunch of this. You can put it in a bag, a media bag if you have one. I just put it right into the filter. or into any chamber of, if you have multiple filters, multiple chambers. And I put this in usually for right where your overflow box goes in, and this traps all sorts of fine debris and particles, and it polishes your water and gives it that like real nice crystal clear that you see. You don't have any haze, any of that white cloudiness. This stuff is the best. I swear by this. Just like I do all three of these products. By the way, this isn't a sponsored video. None of these companies sponsor me directly. I guess ChemiPure sponsors my aquarium box, so it does sponsor me indirectly. But all these three I pay for and I love, and these are my three go-to things that I put in my filter to keep my water looking crystal clear. I've never had a problem. I've never had a bad batch of any of these. So filter floss, poly filter pad, ChemiPure green, ChemiPure blue, ChemiPure elite is my go-to. Don't forget to hit that share, hit that subscribe. Enjoy your happy St. Patty's Day. I'm out. Did I just say enjoy your happy St. Patty's Day? Well, happy St. Patty's Day.